Hey, what's going on, my jewels and gems? This is your girl Keisha coming back with another video. So how y'all feeling? How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. So we're gonna be talking about WAP, Cardi B, Meg the Stallion, Kylie Jenner, and Carole Baskin, Tiger Queen. So they released this video WAP on Friday, August 7th, and had the internet going crazy. The video, I believe, has almost 40 million views, probably more by now. That video went viral. It was a huge video. I saw it last night. I just saw some ass shaking, left, right, up, down, all over the place. I saw some titties. I saw a lot of things up in there. Very hypersexual video, from the dance moves, from the clothes, the outfits, from the lyrics were highly explicit, not for children ears. So don't have your child listen to that song. There's certain things a child should not be listening to, okay? So like they're gonna listen, but keep your eyes on them. But yeah, so a lot of people had some mixed messages. Some people liked the video, some people did not like the video. For me, one thing with me, I never really listen, like right now, like today's generation of R&B artists, like rappers go, I mean music, like as far as like singing goes, I'm okay with the singing. But as rapping go, like you have the Mariah Lynn's, you have the Cardi B's, you have the Nicki Minaj's. A lot of their lyrics are very sexual, like you guys heard before, very hypersexual. And me, I'm kind of up there. So I remember when Eve used to rap, Missy Elliott, MC Light, you know, like old school, you know, and even Left Eye, let her rest in peace. Like it wasn't really like overly hypersexual. I don't know what changed and what transpired for it being overly sexual now, like hypersexual now. I know the statement goes sex sell, but if you want sex to sell, and take your ass to the porn industry. This is music, you know. Porn and music is two different things. So we don't, if we want to talk about, if we want to hear and see and anything with sex, then we'll go and watch porn and do what we got to go do, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like it could be a bit too much. I don't need to, as I'm a woman, I don't need to hear about how wet your stuff is, what it can do, how tight it is, what you can do with them cheeks, how you can flap them real good. Listen, I don't need to know about that. I don't want to know about that. But clearly this generation today love to hear about music like that, and it's, for me, I don't really care for it. I don't think it was like a really bad song. But for me, I could pass, because again, I will always say that I'm always old school. You know, of course, new music I listen to now, but I'll always be old school. So a lot of people have mixed messages about the song, and some people liked it, some people's bopping to it, you know. And you had some other like artists in there, Sukiana, if I'm saying her name right, Rosalina. And there was another Normani, and there's another female in there. So you definitely had, you know, women. They were definitely doing their thing. A lot of people liked that there were a lot of women in the video, and it was like more, it's kind of like a sisterhood. Like women came together. It was more like women empowerment, and people liked that aspect of it. And I like that too. I like to see women coming together, because we all know when you put a whole bunch of women in a room together and lock them in there for like a whole day or a week or something like that, you're gonna see some hair on the floor, maybe some lashes, maybe some nails, you know what I'm saying, you know, skin scraped up or whatever, because for some reason a lot of women, like a bunch of women, just can't get along. You see the shows with Housewife of Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop. You know, when have you ever seen a group of women ever get along? Like it's very like everybody want to be like scratching and pulling and kicking and biting, and it's just like it's like we in the wild. It's just like you can't put females together, and it shouldn't be like that. Well, you know, there should be a nice sisterhood. But it was nice to see the video, you know, a lot of women in there representing and, you know, doing their thing. People felt like, oh, Nicki Minaj could have been there, City Girls could have been there. It would have been really nice to have a whole bunch of other artists in there, but it is what it is. And, you know, for me, again, I would say it's a no for me. But what I was going to say this. The video did gain a lot of traction due to Kylie Jenner. So Kylie Jenner made an appearance. So, you know, I'm listening to the song. I'm like, okay, all right, okay. Then it's like the music just stopped. It's like a big pause. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? I just saw, you know, some pale skin walking, you know, through. I'm like, who's this person? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on? And then I saw two big, large cheeks. And I'm like, who the hell is this? And then that's a camera, because at first when the person was walking, they was just showing their back, like the back of them, and then the camera went in front and we saw, oh, it's Kylie Jenner. So that's what had fans in an uproar, that Kylie Jenner was in the video. A lot of people wasn't feeling that. So people were outraged, fans were outraged. They were demanding for Kylie to be taken out of the video. So they even went as far as signing up, getting a petition, and like 35,000 people signed the petition to get Kylie Jenner out of the video WAP. So that was a huge thing. She has not responded. Megan the Stallion has not responded. Cardi B did respond. She said she did take up for Kylie and said the reason why, well, she didn't really mention her name, but she said you know, she just wanted to have a diversity in the music video. She wanted to have all women from different walks of life, different skin tone, races, different races, ethnicity. She wanted to have all women of all different walks of life come into the video and represent. So that's the reason why she wanted, that's the reason why Kylie was in the video. But people weren't here for that. People feel like Kylie Jenner is a culture vulture. She culture appropriates a lot. She takes a lot from black women and do not give the black women the credit. Look at her looks. You know, who inspired that look? And her ex, Tiger, admitted that he told Kylie, if you wanted to get popping, if you wanted to be that girl and be on top, if you want to get in with black people, you have to look like, you got to conform to them, you have to appeal to them. And what she did was, that's how she got her surgery. She got the big tatas, she got the big booty, she got the lips, she, you know, she tans her skin. And that's the reason why, you know, she didn't go do Rachel Dolezal and got the wig and the texture hair like black people, but you know, everything else she copied and she got, and she's in there. A lot of black people do like Kylie Jenner. So a lot of people were not here for Kylie Jenner. Tell me what you think. Do you think, and she didn't even do anything, and she just strolled through, and it was just like, it was kind of weird because some people felt like they felt like she was more like a madam, like they were the prostitutes and she was like the pimp, like she was the madam. Like at the end of the day, bitches, y'all better have my money. You know what I'm saying? So that's how people felt. So people didn't sit right with a lot of people. Like, what was the purpose of her in the video? Why was she in there? You know what I'm saying? What was going on? Like, there was no purpose. But for me, I don't really care. But I didn't see a purpose for her in the video. The video could do it with or without her. It could definitely done without Kylie. There was no purpose. She just strut her stuff, looked back at the camera, smiled, and then the door closed. She walked into a dark room, and that was the end of the scene. So that got people uproar, snatching out their hair. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, for me, I'm not stressing, honey. If they wanted her in the video, then that's their business. Then that is their decision. I'm not tripping. I'm fine. So then you have remember Carole Baskin? I keep saying Baskin. Remember her from Tiger King? So now she came at Cardi B and Megan the stallion, not for Kylie Jenner, it had nothing to do with her, but she came at them because of the tigers in the video. I love wild cats. You know, I am a Leo, so my favorite big wild cat is a lion. So they just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful creatures. And I personally feel like people should leave the wild alone. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why they call wild animals, they need to be in the wild. You know what I'm saying? If you consider yourself a wild person, then go live amongst them. Why don't you live amongst them? But leave them big cats alone. For me personally, yes, it's pretty. Yes, they're pretty. Yes, they're exotic. And yes, they're like, they're just beautiful to look at. Like your eyes would melt looking at a tiger, especially a baby, a cub. They're so tiny, like they could fit almost in the palm of your hand when they're just born. They're so tiny, they're so cute, they're beautiful. But so that was Carole Baskin's problem. She had an issue with, she didn't want impressionable fans to think that having exotic animals was something great to have. She felt like having exotic animals as pets are dangerous. And it doesn't end well. So a lot of time there have been a lot of tragedy and a lot of casualties with having all these exotic animals, and owning them is a lot of responsibility. They're hell of expensive. You seen Tiger King. You seen how that fool was struggling. He couldn't pay the bills. He couldn't afford the cats, and that's why he was killing them. You know, so it's tough. It's not easy. Yes, they're beautiful to look at, but I'd rather look at them from when in their natural habitat, and I like to admire them from a distance. That's just me. Me having a tiger in my home is for me, unless you want to make the environment as close to their habitat, then I guess maybe it's okay. I'm not too sure. But if you're going to keep them locked up in cages, that's not where they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be out in the wild, praying, hunting, and doing their thing, breeding, having more cubs. Leave them alone. But so that was her issue, you know, so that was her issue. And she mentioned that, but the tigers, oh, I bit my tongue. Damn, that hurt. Ooh. So tigers, they weren't really filming exactly with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. They weren't really in the room with them shit. You're not gonna put no tiger in there and me. I don't care how cute, I don't care how tamed, I don't care how trained. I'm good. I'm not. That's a wild animal. They still have instincts. You can never get rid of that. They're still wild animals. Don't let that fool you. Don't let that fool you. Not putting no tiger in there and me. You know what I'm saying? Not a grown tiger at that can bite my head off and just tear my body to pieces. You're not gonna do that. I don't care how beautiful, what attention I get. I'm good. But anyway, so she mentioned that they use green screen. So the green screen, you know, they put the tiger in front of green screen, and then so when they did the video, it looked like the tiger was really in the film, like really next to Cardi B Megan, but that wasn't the situation. So that was a good thing. But she was afraid that when you put tigers in that situation, they could attack, they can tear up the green screen, and they can ingest it, and you know, and that could kill the tiger. So all around, the situation was dangerous for them and for the tiger. Again, no one responded to Carole Baskin, but girl, bye, because we remember you being accused of murdering your husband, so you need to be focused on that. We want to know what happened to Don Lewis. Does anybody want to know? Do you want to know? I want to know what the hell happened to Don Lewis, because we think you killed your husband and fed him to the tigers. What you did with your husband? You worrying about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Them tigers were okay, and everybody was fine. No, there was no fatal incidents. Everybody was okay. Everybody was fine. But your husband not okay. We need to know where the hell he at. We care. We the people. We want to know what the hell happened to your husband. Don't think we forgot, Miss Carole. You look innocent. You sound sweet, but you're not fooling nobody. Cause at first I was like, nah, she didn't kill her husband. Nah, she didn't kill her husband. She looked so innocent, so sweet. I had to change my mind. Now I'm starting to think that you did it. So You need to let us know what the hell happened. His own kids said they're scared of you. So you have grown-ass women, grown women, old enough to be grandparents, saying that they're scared of you. Something to think about. So before you go around talking about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and the Tigers, we need to know about your background and find out what happened to Don Lewis, okay? So anyway, y'all, that's the end of my video. But I want to say this real quick. I would like to see more diversity in the music industry as far as like female rappers. I understand it's hard because it's very male dominated. It's very, very male dominated, and it's very hard to kind of, you know what I'm saying, to kind of, you know, show your stuff and get that respect. And it's kind of hard to get that respect if you're not really showing something, if you're not really showing your body and your legs all open, your back, you know, you're tooting up your ass and you're about to get your back blown out. And it's just like, I just would like to see if women like rappers could come together and, you know, maybe like a superhero type rap, you know, like you guys are like saving the world or saving people, or, you know, I don't know, have different careers, and, you know, just switch up the style of your rap, because you still have little children that, you know, that you can inspire and you can motivate, and not just little children, me or anybody else. So I understand, you know, you are who you are, and if you like to sing about sexual music and be overly sexual, because like I said, we're all human, you know, we're human, and yes, we have sex, yes, we make love, yes, we freaky, yes, we can, you know what I'm saying, we can get horny, yes, I understand that, we're people, we have emotions, we don't have to always be like, you know, Miss Goody all the time, and you should be good, I'm saying, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with having a sexual side to you. That's not a problem, but it's great to kind of switch it up and give us something else, give us a little bit more. You know, when you could give us a little bit of diversity and switch up your style, it shows a lot too. Like, okay, yeah, this person is really talented, like they can do different styles of rap, they can really bring it, and you can set a beautiful trend for other upcoming rappers. You know, everything don't have to be my pee this, my booty this, lick me, suck me, eat me. We don't always have to hear that, but that's just my opinion. I don't know, tell me what y'all think about the WAP, and if you guys feel me on, you know, kind of switching up the style in the music industry. Yes, sex sells, but you know, listen, I guess I have no choice. Well, I have a choice, and my choice is to stick with the old school and the 2000s music, and that's it. I mean, even with Lil' Kim, like, I listened to Lil' Kim, I tried to listen to Lil' Kim, like, I just couldn't get with it too. Like, it was just too much for me. I'm just like, nah, it's just too much for me. But anyway, y'all, tell me what y'all think, leave me a comment. So like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and catch me in the next video. Stay blessed, never stress, and I'll see y'all then. Bye.
Yeah, yo.